I've always done really well with biography. I've done a lot of stuff in my life. I've had a lot of ups and downs. I've been on the brink of madness, and I've been on the brink of sadness. And no matter where the roads of my life may have taken me, one thing always remained the same, and that's I can only be me. This is the journey. Welcome back to the vlog. Everybody. Whew, boy, do we have a week planned. Me and Destiny both are going to be revamping our stores, websites, get into the process of it. She might be able to get hers done more than me, quicker than me, because I've got about 500 more items than she does. And yeah, what I'm going to be doing personally is revamping the store, which means delisting all of them except for the t-shirt stuff, because all of that stuff's pretty crisp already. I'm going to be going in all the items that I have in-house, going through all of them, taking new pictures of every single thing that I have, with the light box that I bought. You will see that later on in the video. Also, new titles, new descriptions to make everything more crisp and make it flow a little bit better. Hopefully it'll show up in the SEO a little bit better. And yeah, that's going to be a big task for me, because like I said, I have 600 items. I'm going to be getting rid of some of them. I'm going to be adding some new ones. And yeah. And we're going to try to hit up some yard sales. So, got to get to it, yo.
Okay, so I've already prepped and dusted the molds, which is basically where this is powder. Think of I don't know, loose powder eyeshadow or what bitches put on their face. I use that to essentially paint on my molds dry, and that's how I can add all the intricate detail and whatnot. So I did that last night, and then there's a tray here that I'm going to be top coating and adding a foil to. And so let's get started. Okay, I just finished doing the first round of filling the molds with my epoxy. Generally, I keep a little spray bottle full of I think it's 91% isopropyl alcohol, and after I pour, I'll immediately spray them with the alcohol to encourage the bubbles to come to the top, and then I don't know, for a little bit, every 15 minutes or so, until it gets really good and tacky, I take my heat gun and I go over it to get all the air bubbles out. And yeah, so the next video hopefully will be me putting this shit together. Hey, what's a Wyatt say? Now do the thing. Bubs. Do it again, Bubs, do it again. No, do the shakies.
Do it again, one more time.
Yeah.
So, I went to a yard sale the other day, and I think I made out like a bandit for the most part. I took $60 with me. I'm on a budget, guys, right now. But I took $60 with me, and I hit three yard sales, and I didn't buy at one of them. I stopped by another one, but didn't really get out because it just looked bad, like horrible stuff. You know, nothing that I really would have wanted or sold. But yeah. So I think I made out pretty good. I spent the whole 60, and I'm gonna show you what I come up with out of that $60, which is pretty cool to me. All right, here we go. We got these two books. I've always done really well with biography books and stuff like that. Not a whole lot of upside on them, but still cool nonetheless. And these will be available on my website very soon. And I paid $1. Yeah, $1 for these. I haven't looked them up, seen what they're selling for, but could probably get about. I'll probably end up making maybe about a couple of bucks off of it, which is fine with me. This here was the cool one that I got. I paid $1 for that, and that goes for about $50, which is cool. Then I got this Barbie. I picked up a lot of Barbies, like a whole big lot of Barbies for like $16 at a yard sale, and it was this here. All of this here was essentially all at the same yard sale. Like these few items right here. This here is a cool 50. Sells for about $50. And then I got these things here. These cufflinks, which I thought were pretty cool because they're flies, fish and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then I got those Ninja Turtles. That's bubblegum Ninja Turtles from 1990, and the whole set there goes for about $20. And then I got this cool WCW yo-yo. This little Buddha statue, which is cool. This John Deere hat, Crown Equipment, St. Genevieve, Perryville, Farmington. This Prairie Farms milk hat. What else did I get? All of this stuff that's in this box, which is comic book cards. These are all comic book cards. Yeah, if you wanted to parse these out, piece them out one by one, you could get a little bit from them. But I think I'm gonna go through them, change the cases out, because these are kind of I don't know if you can tell, but yellowed, so they're kind of crappy looking. And if I'm selling these things, I don't want to piece them out like that, because you gotta look for quality, or the look of them, the quality of it. You don't want to sell yellowed shit right there. It doesn't look good, especially for a person that's a collector. John Deere deck of cards, cool. I've done pretty decent on decks of cards. Anheuser-Busch deck of cards, still in the package, pretty cool. Probably get stuff out of them, I'm not sure. And then we got a bunch of these little knickknacks over here. A lot of these jars. Destiny, she is going to make stuff out of these little jars. Hopefully by me putting it in this vlog, it's going to force her to do stuff with those. That's what my hope is for. So you guys have to get on her about making shit in jars, because I think this shit would be good, cool, and I think she could really do some cool ass shit with them. So over the last couple weeks, things have been slow, kind of slow going with me, especially the vlogs here. I've still been doing them, but I haven't been filming as much. And most of my filming I do on Tuesdays now, just because couple weeks ago, my boss at the restaurant, she mentioned to me that she put the place up for sale. And that's fine for me, because that's something that I've been kind of looking forward to in the future, of going full time with, the website, the podcast and YouTube, and doing all of this stuff and getting into the realm of where I really want to be at. So that's a plus for me, but it's also been kind of, I guess you could say, scary in a way, because you don't have that, I won't have that cushion of that regular 9-to-5 job. And so over the course of the last couple of weeks, I've been, revamping stuff. I've been trying to get a lot more pictures taken, but now that I'm revamping the thing, I have to retake all of the pictures that I've already retaken over the course of the last couple of weeks. So essentially what I'm doing in that revamping of the website and everything like that is I'm getting ready for that potential, the potential of the restaurant being sold. And I've told her already that once the restaurant's sold, or she retires or whatever, she's an older lady, so whenever she retires or the building's sold, like, that's my exit and entrance, my exit out of working for other people business, and my entrance to working for myself business. So it's been kind of stressful for me over the last couple weeks, because I wanted to prepare and get ready, because you never know, it could be, it could be sold in a couple of months, it could be sold in a couple of years, I don't know. You never really know how those things are going to go, but all I know is that I wanted to be ready. And I think with the revamping and the styling of how I'm going to be doing the website here soon, or over the course of the next week or two, and relisting everything, listing new stuff on top of relisting old stuff, I think it's going to be a lot cooler looking. I will actually put a link into the website, and you guys can go check it out for yourself and see what you guys think. Right now, the only thing that's on there is comics and the t-shirts. Comics are hella easy for me to list because I've got templates for them all, and for just about every name brand or name character, I've got a template for it, so it's easy for me to list those things. So I was trying to bang those out first, since it's what I have the most of, and then all of the other stuff, the wrestling figures, the books, and everything like that is going to be up next, and all the other little trinkets. And I'm also going to try to color code things, so like clothing, hats, t-shirts, and anything else that I get that's clothing and stuff that you wear, is going to be color coded. White comics, books, audio, movies, VHS, anything like that. That's all going to be gray, just because there's so many different colors in some of those things that any of the other colored backgrounds that I have are going to be hard for to use for that. And then I have a couple other colors, backgrounds. I have a black background, a blue background, and a red background in the light box that I bought. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do all of that other stuff. But from what I've got on there right now, I think the flow of it, the look of it is a hell of a lot better, and more presentable than what I had before, where some of the pictures were dark and everything, and it looked really bad to me. And I think that was one of the ways, or one of the many reasons that hindered the possibility of things being sold and whatnot, is just bad pictures. The vibe of it looked bad. It didn't look professional at all, and I think it's starting to look a lot more professional now.
Alright, so I saw like a
15-20 second clip online of a technique that I'd never done or seen before. So I thought I'd give it a try. I'm going to drop my Pinata alcohol inks directly into my mold that has nothing in it. And then I'm going to pour white over that, and it's going to spread randomly. And I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I didn't see the person's finished piece or anything. I just thought it was interesting. So I have my white resin here, and let's do it. I'm just placing this shit randomly as I do. That was the door. Make sure your resin is bubble free or as bubble free as you can get. I'm just going to kind of pour this randomly to see what kind of effect might ensue. That actually looks really fucking beautiful. So I don't know if moving the ink around is going to kind of cause it to move around on the face. So we're learning together. Get a shot of that, how it looks down there. I like how the backside looks, and I liked how it was moving. Very interested to see how that's going to turn out. Again, I never tried this technique before. Thought it might be fun, so.
Oh, this light is so freaking bright. That's the vlog. So, how was your week?
My week wasn't terrible. Learned a whole bunch of new shit, which that's always a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Always pull through the slumps.
Yep. I mentioned earlier in the vlog about how we both revamped our stuff. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. So, do you want to show the light box?
Yep.
So, Static got this really awesome light box here, and like you can change out the colors of things, you can take photos from the top, all that, and yeah, it really just changed the whole dynamic of how my pieces came about, and like this piece too. I want to say there's a time lapse in this video of me doing this piece, and this is how this one turned out, and the fucking light box just makes everything shine.
The quality of picture looks a lot better, especially for me. It's more uniform and whatnot, which is cool.
I can really get up close and show all those nitty gritty kind of details and everything with mine, so that's a big plus.
And the revamping of the actual your Etsy store.
Yeah,
you know, besides the pictures, and you know, you added a lot more. More in the descriptions and.
Yeah, I added a lot more length, detail, explanation to the descriptions, and I also linked my social media shit there. Yep. And a new Dead Z's Deviations art page is underway as well.
Cool. Yep.
So, yeah, that's coming along.
And I mentioned I'm not gonna go back through it again about the website and everything, about what I did with mine, because I had already talked about it. So I just want you guys to go there and check it out for yourself. Over the course of the next week or so, I'm gonna try to get 90% of what I had. Well, I don't know about 90%. That's shooting them real low.
How about 60?
Yeah, I'm maybe 60%, because I'm also on top of adding the old stuff back. I'm going to be adding new stuff as well. So
some really, really cool stuff.
So,
too.
yeah.
I've seen some of it.
Yeah, I did some of the stuff that earlier in the vlog, some of the stuff that I picked up from this week's yard sale. Hopefully I'll be able to hit some more yard sales up.
It was so fun.
Next week we got something cool coming up in the vlog next week. I'm not
Stay
gonna
tuned.
Yeah, so stay tuned. And like I said earlier, the vlog's been kind of wonky. I haven't been filming a whole much, but things are about to pick up just a little bit. And I'm going to leave it at that, but I'll fill it in next week. So, peace out.
Peace and